Hey guys, welcome back to the Cool Classic Kids Show, and today we are talking about the Insomniac Games leak that has just occurred. It is absolutely wild, and honestly, I do feel genuinely sorry for Insomniac Games. Apparently, over 1.3 million files were hacked and now put out there for pretty much everyone to see. And this, from what I'm hearing, includes a lot of private information of employees. It seems to be an ongoing issue over at PlayStation this year where employees' data is being, stolen and put out there and it's really unfortunate. This is seems to be a PlayStation or Sony issue, I should say. So they definitely need to work on that. But to get into the details of the gaming side of things, well, we have from Insider Gaming, Ransomware Group leaks over 1.3 million files in Insomniac hack. And a week after the Ransomware Group, Rosita published that it had successfully hacked into Insomniac Games and taken information. The group has published over 1.3 million files online for anyone to grab. The full leak took place on Monday night after the group said that no buyer was willing to pay the 2 million asking price. In total, the data comes in at nearly 1.7 terabytes in size. Jesus. I can only imagine everything that's included in that. That is, jeez. I don't even know what to say, man. That is just an absolutely astounding number. They say as far as information leaked in the Insomniac hack, it ranges from game release dates and spoilers for the upcoming Wolverine game to unfortunately sensitive employee information. First reported by Cyber Daily, the sensitive information includes internal employee HR documents, tax information, internal company messages, computer information, termination forms, and even passport details. They got everything, guys. They can really, man, who knows who is getting their hands on this information. Is really sad to hear. They said Insider Gaming has seen some of the leaked data and can confirm that much of the reported information is within the files. Oof. Also included in the data leak is a contract signed between Sony and Marvel regarding the development and publishing of X-Men games, starting with the aforementioned Wolverine title. The document was signed by both Sony's Jim Ryan and Marvel's Isaac Perlmutter, that is a crazy name, and went into effect as of July of 2021. A total of 3 X-Men games are covered under the agreement. Wow. In a message given to Cyber Daily, the organization said it had internally targeted the company and said that it knew developers making games like this were an easy target. They added that it didn't take much effort to get into the studio's network for the data. Insider Gaming has reached out to both Sony and Insomniac Games for comment on the leaks. As of writing, neither party has responded, and can you really blame them, man? They're probably absolutely freaking out, man. And it's sad to see this go this deep. I mean, it's cool it's cool for me to see the leaks in terms of the games. Minor stuff, minor stuff is cool. Obviously, I don't want the entirety of Insomniac's future catalog to be leaked out from start to finish. That's just not cool. And it's not fun at the end of the day, but getting little leaks here and there I find it to be fun. But yeah, this is definitely super overboard. And it seems like the group, maybe has something against Insomniac. I don't know, man. It kind of sounds like, it definitely sounds malicious, targeting in nature, at least to some extent. Now, they do go on to discuss the timeline of future Insomniac game releases having been leaked. And as part of the major Insomniac leak that took place late Monday night, early Tuesday morning, the full timeline of future Insomniac games releases has also been leaked. In a slide that allegedly dated from July of 2023, the studio has at least 5 games planned for release between fiscal year 2025 and fiscal year 2030. Of the 5 games, only one of them has been publicly announced. Oof, wow. And that's it's wild to see how much work Insomniac puts in as a developer, man. 5 games within the fiscal year of 2025 and 2030. That I can't wrap my mind around how Insomniac is the workhorse of Sony and then all the other developers are just MIA. I don't know, man. And how quality Insomniac's games are on average. I mean, Spider-Man 2 was definitely missing a little bit of the quality control, admittedly so, but even then, still a really, really um, reasonably polished game, I must say. If we're being objective here. The game that everyone knows about that's coming is Wolverine, according to the aforementioned leaked online. It's not expected until fiscal year 2026. Oh man, and we're gonna get into more of the details of how leaked Wolverine is. And we are getting into the bit of the spoiler territory in terms of the games, so that have been announced. So other 4 games mentioned have yet to be publicly announced. They include a Venom game scheduled for 2025. So they've been working on the Venom game, I'm assuming pretty early on, prior to Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 3, obviously, 2028. And new Ratchet and Clank in 2029, which is, I like the sound of that. Honestly, Rift Apart is one of my favorite games to come out this generation so far. So to see another Ratchet and Clank in the works, man, I'm interested to see how that goes. And they say an X-Men game in fiscal year 2030. And this is interesting to me, guys, because look, I may not be into comic books anymore, and I'm certainly absolutely disgusted every time I hear any announcement of a new comic book movie. But it's everyone knows that I love X-Men, guys. Okay, like, I don't know if you guys could see Cyclops there shooting an optic blast at a Mystique, but I absolutely love and adore X-Men. I have more X-Men figures in front of me. And to think that we're finally getting some X-Men video game love, I'm scared. I'm scared because if they mess this up, I will take it very, very poorly, admittedly so. So I'm hoping for the best with it. And I've seen some of the Wolverine leaks, and I'm relatively impressed. Apparently, from what I've heard, this is a 2020 build. If I'm not mistaken, 2019 or 2020. We'll get into the details of that, but I'm relatively impressed from what I've seen thus far. Obviously, it's not polished at all. It's not even close to being done. Apparently, from what I'm hearing, it's pre-alpha, and it looks like it. It looks like it, but I see things coming together, and I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. We'll get into the spoilers of Wolverine towards the end of this video. I obviously don't want to spoil it for anybody who's trying to keep away from these leaks. I mean, good luck to you. Good luck to you if you're trying to avoid spoilers by 2026. But yeah, it is wild, and we definitely do need to talk about it. But I'm gonna save that super spoilery stuff towards the end of the video. But just to give you guys a list of things that that are involved in this leak, that it isn't really spoilers, but just to give you an idea of exactly what is technically out there. For Wolverine 2026, we have concept art, gameplay footage, animations from 2022, test footage, the cast, the build leaked, the roadmap, the leaked cutscenes, the full plot. So yeah, guys, good luck to you if you're trying not to get spoiled. The internal PC build. That sounds real interesting. Game PowerPoint presentation, designed presentation, let's just ignore that. Motion capture footage, bosses, abilities, side content, story, traversal, and more. And a vertical slice of the game. So and apparently the vertical slice is like 25 minutes long. Yeah, that's deep. That wound is deep as hell for Insomniac just on Wolverine alone. So in regards to Insomniac and PlayStation Studios internal info, we got Insomniac's extended roadmap, all future Insomniac projects, Insomniac's budgets, and revenue. So how much money they're is being acclimated to making these games, and how much money the games are actually making. PlayStation Studios Steam sales, Insomniac projected costs, internal slides on gaming industry. Whoa, Bluepoint overview and Bluepoint's next game concept art. That is interesting. I didn't know that that was part of any of this. That's pretty insane. I'm surprised nobody's talking about that. The Venom game overview, and even Ratchet and Clank 2029, the concept art, the dev build, the script. Oh my god, dude, they got everything. They literally got everything. What the hell? Bro. Wow. That is, oh my gosh. The Spider-Man 3 information as well, without getting into anything that could be regarded as spoilery. X-Men in 2030, the license terms. Yeah, they got everything, guys. They got everything that Insomniac has for us right now. Has themselves right now, admittedly so. But guys, I think we're gonna get into a little bit more of the spoilery side of Wolverine. I'm going to choose to spoil myself. If you don't want to spoil yourself, well, I guess at this point it'd be time to make your way and go about your day. But if you can, like the video, subscribe to the channel. But let us continue, because we got major Wolverine leaks appear online. Spoilers. It's been a week since Insomniac's victim hacking, and they're warning all leaks and potential spoilers are hosted elsewhere. And thankfully they're not posting the actual video. But they said one of the first things leaked was a couple of videos showing off parts of the game. And yeah, I've seen this video. It's pretty wild. We're looking at, traversal of Wolverine, definitely some cutscene footage. I can't remember who was in the cutscene with him. I'm assuming maybe it's Lady Deathstrike. I could be wrong. I will say, if that's Lady Deathstrike, she looks absolutely gross in the face. I guess it's par for the course when it comes to Insomniac to make ugly bitches. But let us continue. The one thing that has me like, oh man, is guys. We're playing as Jean Grey in the game. I've seen it. I don't know what she looks like in the face. I'm assuming she looks absolutely rancid, which is going to make me kind of depressed, because Jean Grey happens to be one of, if not my favorite X-Men character. And we get to play as Jean Grey. So I'm hype as hell for that. I hated her outfit, but she was wearing green, as she should, since it's Jean Grey. Red hair, appreciate that. Really nice hair from what the basic look that you get from the leak. So I'm liking that. Her powers have a purple aura to them, a pink aura to them, as they should. I was working all night, guys, so yeah. But they have a pink aura to them, as they should, given her telepathic and telekinetic abilities. I'm intrigued. And here's the thing, guys. I know some people are complaining that X-Men is exposing, the Wolverine game is exposing the formulaicness of the Insomniac games, and particularly people are pointing out that we get to play as another redhead. Look, guys, you have to understand, there's a difference between Jean Grey and Mary Jane Watson. Nobody wants to play as Mary Jane Watson because, well, she's not a superhero character. She has no powers at all. She is a regular, average person. She is essentially one of us. When we're playing superhero games, we don't want to play as a one of us. We want to play as the extraordinary figures of some sort, if they be heroes or villains or whatever else in between. That is the reality of it. Now, with X-Men, with Wolverine, playing as Jean Grey is applicable. She is one of the most powerful mutants, period. Okay, so that off the bat is really sick. Now, we don't know which Jean Grey we're getting here. Don't know, obviously, how powerful this Jean Grey is. Jean Grey definitely goes through different levels of power throughout, well, comic books and whatnot. Different universes, different Jean Greys. So, I don't know how powerful she is, but theoretically, she could be one of the most powerful mutants, period, which is really awesome. I really do. It excites me because we're actually playing as a female character that is impressive, like, is insane. Like, Jean Grey, especially Phoenix, is literally insane with the things that she could do. So, I like that. That to me makes sense. That I don't have a problem with. People that have a problem with this and somehow didn't have a problem with Mary Jane playing as Mary Jane Watson, I think you're delusional. But this I do not mind because it actually makes sense. And Jean's powers are so insanely different from Wolverine's powers. So to me, that could be fun. That could be really, really fun. I mean, I enjoyed playing the game Control, where essentially you're playing as ugly redhead Jean Grey with telekinetic powers and a weird looking gun. So I thought that was particularly fun. I would love to see how us playing as Jean, how the world reacts to her powers, because that's gonna be pretty insane. But as for Wolverine, getting back to Wolverine in his own game, right? I'm like here, like gushing over the reality we're playing as Jean Grey, but Jean Grey doesn't have her own video game. But Wolverine, I mean, he looks relatively good. I like the way he looks overall. Awesome that we're getting the yellow brown suit. I'm partial to the yellow blue suit, but the yellow brown suit is still iconic in its own right. I'm sure that we're going to get a bunch more suits as well. We're going to probably have the yellow blue alternative, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing this far. It looks gritty. It does have its bright, vibrant looks to it too. So I'm interested to see how this differs from Spider-Man, because you do get that general feeling of it's Spider-Man-ish. So I hope that as the game progresses, we get more of a differentiation feeling between these games, because it really needs it. The one thing I will say, did not see enough gore. Okay, we need more and more blood and gore. Like, honestly, do not go cheap on the blood, the guts, and the gore, because it will definitely be noticeable to me more than anything else. I can look past some graphics that look a little sus. Just give me blood and guts, baby. That's what I want from a Wolverine video game. And believe it or not, this Wolverine, Insomniac's Wolverine, has a lot to live up to, because, well, while the X-Men Origins movie was absolutely trash, the video game, however, was really awesome. Watching Logan regenerate, like little parts of his body healing up as time goes on, definitely a super awesome game. If you haven't played it and you have the opportunity to, I do highly recommend. It is awesome. So this new game definitely has stuff to live up to, man. Now, getting into basically more of these spoilers, they said the first is a look at the animations from 2022 that include combat. And this is, I guess, not from too far back, man. Multiple X-Men characters, Wolverine in the iconic yellow suit, and a lot more. The second video is short test footage of a small segment in the game that is dated from 2021. Both videos, should you choose, can be found online. I only watched one video, I think. To be fair, it was like at 3 in the morning, and I need sleep. Let's just put it that way. I'm pretty sure I only seen one video, but they also released was a gallery of concept art for the game that I have not seen. In addition, major spoilers for the game, including entire cast, has been leaked online, along with the locations of the game. Damn, that is insane, bro. I wonder. So this is 1.7 terabytes of information, just tossed online very casually. I wonder what is still not known yet, because I could imagine it would take some time to go through almost 2 terabytes worth of information. But man, I don't know what to say other than I'm shocked, and I hope this doesn't hurt Insomniac Games too much. While I'm not necessarily happy with Spider-Man 2, I don't have malicious intent against the developer. So this sucks. I hope they can bounce back as quickly from this as possible. I hope that they learn something. I hope that Sony ups their security, their whatever needs to be done in order to prevent this, because while I do like my little minor leaks that we get here and there, this little crumbs that get you excited, getting just hacked and all this leaked is too much, man. It's way too much, and it's really unfortunate. And I do hope that this doesn't hold back a lot of these games development, because that would really suck. That's when it hurts us gamers. And Insomniac is a workhorse developer, and they've done insane. Their release schedule has been absolutely insane, and so I hope that this does not mess that up in any way. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below, guys. If you can, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Twitter or Kick if you'd like to continue the conversation. Hit the bell notification if you want to be notified of when I make videos. Guys, I've been super busy lately. There will be a live stream this Thursday. I'm not sure if it's going to be Too Real for Phil's podcast or Twilight Zone of Gaming, to be honest with you. I've been kind of just going with, with my situation for what it is, because just busy behind the scenes with my personal life. So please understand and be patient with me. Just, trying to adjust to my change of life. So everything's cool though. I know that some people, I put out a community message and you guys responded, so reasonably well. So thank you guys for always being kind and considerate to me. But yeah, guys, things should be getting back sort of to normal in the near future. So be patient, but hopefully you guys will not suffer too much from it. Or maybe getting a vacation for me is actually a good thing, because I was doing a lot of YouTube, guys, to be fair, so maybe a little vacation for me is a good thing. Admittedly so. But yeah, guys, with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.